No. Washington versus Zero, that I haven't seen yet. I don't remember. I saw a TVZ recently where Terran lost a lot of units early on, and it's kind of like when you lose your first couple squads of Marines, you're really in a bad spot, and Zergplan could really just start expanding and tacking up, and that's exactly what Luxury's doing. He kind of threw away some Zerglings that are trying to charge in to do some damage to the turrets. Really shouldn't have been doing that. I think Luxury's just been throwing away a lot of Zerglings here, left and right. Kind of disappointed to see that, but still, I think he has an advantage. We got a Lurker follow-up here, 6 Lurkers coming out to support these Mulas, but no Zerglings, unfortunately. I mean, if he had kept those other 4 or 6 Zerglings that were left from that previous attack, that would make this force so much better. It doesn't seem like a lot, just 4 Zerglings, but it really would help. But we are at least going to get a Lurker contained down. No Science Vessel in the air as of yet. We see the starport, and yes, there is a Science Facility already down. A couple of tanks as well. So could see an attempted push out here by Baby. Actually, that's going to be a dropship producer. We're going to see a drop by Baby. Luxury with some Mutalisk in the air. If those things scout out the dropship, that will be terrible for Baby. And I got the hiccups. Wow. Kind of a weird time for hiccups, don't you think? Wow. But Baby trying to micro the shuttle as well as he can, actually sending that shuttle to the southwest, and it looks like Luxury's not going to detect this at all. His Mutals aren't even moving; they're kind of just outside of Baby's base, just chillaxing, and not going to scout this all out at all. So Baby's going to go and try and attack. Actually, it looks like, yeah, he's going to go just try and attack the top left area. He's going to see that there's no base at the top left, but there is a base at the 12 o'clock, and he will be able to drop that pretty effectively, unless Luxury somehow sees this coming or can use his prescience to figure this out. Yeah. Do we have a Queen's Nest? We have a Queen's Nest. Do we have a Hive coming up yet? I haven't seen it. I didn't get a good look at the main for Luxury. It does look like that drop is going to go in the top left, going to stop that base from coming up at the top left main. But yeah, it's not even warped in yet, so it's not a critical blow really for Luxury. Although Baby kind of saw that it was morphing and backing off here. I don't know if Luxury even noticed it. I don't think he did. So Baby's going to move to the 12 o'clock position. He's going to take this out. This could be really bad for Luxury. We'll see how fast Luxury's reflexes are to pull these drones out. He's going to have to pull them back very, very quickly. If he loses too many drones here, that could be absolutely critical. And Baby actually attacking some of these Lurkers, and Luxury microing these Lurkers right now and not noticing these Marines actually getting 4 kills here. It looks like 4 drone kills. Might be able to get a 5th, a 6th. 6 drones going down there. So painful loss there for Luxury right now. Could lose this hatchery as well. Certainly going to lose some Zerglings. Yeah, they're going to lose some more Zerglings as well. We'll see if they're still not able to clean this up. So some bad news bears for Luxury here, losing 6 drones as well as losing another half dozen or so Marines. And Luxury was forced to pull back all of his forces, forced to pull back his Mulas, which means that his Lurkers had to come back as well, and now Baby is pushing out hardcore, and his Marines once again catching these drones as they're trying to get back to that 12 o'clock base and being absolutely stomped. So now Luxury needs to get a win here, needs to get a military victory, and his Lurker's just not there in time, not able to burrow quite in time. So he was able to get rid of the 2 tanks, but he wasn't able to defeat the actual medic and Marine group for Baby right now, and there's just too many Medic Marine right now. If Baby can micro this correctly and just use these forces to hammer down slowly, fight and retreat backwards, he is in such an economic dominance right now. Not an economic lead, an economic dominance. He's killed probably about a dozen drones. Huge lead right now for Baby on the economic front. And yeah, it's going to be real tough for Luxury. He's got a Defiler mound out right now, but how good is his income right now? Can he really support both Defilers and more troops on top of it? I don't know. That's going to be the million-dollar question right now for Luxury. What will he be able to do? Does he have the money to really support everything? We've got a couple more siege tanks coming out here, and some siege is going to go down on these Lurkers, and he's going to lose at least 2 Lurkers already going down there before they can even reburrow, and some Marines coming in to back up these tanks. Another scan coming down. No Science Vessels. That is really important. There's no Science Vessels, so once again, Baby's going to lose a couple of tanks. And unfortunately for Baby, he didn't have any Science Vessels there. I think with the Science Vessel in the air, he would have been in a much better position. But still hasn't produced any, it doesn't look like. Still has that 1 dropship, and his starport is flashing, so it's producing something. I pray that it's a Science Vessel that will really allow him to pretty much finish this game off. Not a lot of drones at the top left, a few drones at the 12, but overall, we got 3 Defilers out right now. I assume that Consume is just about completed at this point, so should be able to start throwing out some swarms. We got another dropship out for Baby right now. Going to go back to the top left, and once again, this drop could do a ton of damage. I don't see a Nice Canal up there either for Luxury, so it's going to be some while. And saving that Science Vessel from the Scourge, able to successfully do that, and still once again picking up these lurker count. That's going to be really, really important that he just continuously picks up these lurker count. That's a really lurkers are really quite expensive when you consider the Hydros plus the lurker upgrade to them. Lurkers are pretty expensive, so pretty heavy investment by Luxury to doing this. But I will say that Luxury has done a pretty good job of keeping the tank count down for Baby, and really just doing damage as well as he can, and really staying in this. Good swarm there, pushing back Baby's forces once again. But Baby coming in with this drop, able to pick off a couple of Mutalisks that were hanging out there, and now Luxury's just gonna have to lose this base. There's just no way that those drones are even gonna really be able to run by these Marines, and all the drones are gonna go down. We gotta. Oh, that's even more painful. 3 drones morphed in at the top left, just not what he wanted to do. We got a few lurkers coming in there at the top left. I'm going to try and save this base. I don't know if they're going to be successful. In fact, I would say that they're probably not going to be successful. That hatchery is just there. It goes down. And we got a couple Science Vessels in the air as well. Now the Science Vessel numbers are going to start to grow. We're going to start seeing the economic tech lead of Baby. Although Baby hasn't taken a 3rd base. I don't know why. I really think he should have gotten a 3rd base by now, but it looks like he's going to go for more of just going to try and get the kill here, and losing all of those fire bats in the front. That is unfortunate for Baby, losing all of those fire bats. Kind of a wasted investment there for Baby. Wasn't able to really use those to any effect. That's going to be a little bit painful there. Luxury with those 3 sunken colonies in front of his natural expansion from the beginning of the game. They haven't really come into play at all, but still has to offer him some sense of comfort, and some Scourge actually able to pick off another Science Vessel. So good play by Luxury there. And Luxury's actually, despite maybe his economic deficit wasn't as much as I felt after losing those dozen drones, it looks like he's still able to establish a pretty strong army out on the field, and now it almost looks like Baby's kind of falling behind here because he doesn't have a 3rd base. He really should have, after his attack that caught all those drones, he really should have just solidified his advantage. Instead, he went on the attack a couple of times and then lost his forces. And it looks like he's just been pressing the entire game. He's lost 3 or 4 attacks of Terran units, and sometimes I would say even unnecessarily. And this Science Vessel is going to go down again. That's 3 or 4 Science Vessels that have gone down for Baby, which is really, really bad. And only 2 scanners, so it looks like Baby maybe is out of scans or something. Didn't feel comfortable attacking those lurkers because I feel like he had